Eddie is suing his former employer because he believes that his football team Rangers is a philosophical belief. Now, not only is this the landmark case in that he believes that I don't go to church, I go to Rangers, it's a belief, he was also a subcontractor. He was employed via agency for work from January to June. And his claim was initially struck out because he didn't meet the 2 years qualifying service. Here's Eddie, and so he's taken Deuce Babcock, the recruitment firm NRL, and his boss to tribunal. He claims he was let go by his managers as they said there wasn't enough work for him, but he claims that he was targeted for being a Rangers supporter. He said a toilet at the site where he worked had a number of Celtic and Hibs fans, and that there was graffiti mocking an incident where 66 people lost their lives. He described a situation where he was 8 and his dad took him to the game and it made him a fan for life. He said going to games has left him with memories he will never forget, and if people say their religion is protected, how many times do they go to church? I would argue it's as important for me as someone who has. And unfortunately for Eddie, kind of losing the job had led to a downward spiral for him. He ended up having his marriage breakdown and he ended up having to sell his house because of financial strain and obviously COVID. He said going to games gives him levels that you can't get to in normal life. It's like being part of something bigger than a football club, and that he'll go to games until he dies. It's a life commitment. And he said that supporters need protection against discrimination happening. The lawyers have said he's clearly a devoted fan, but I struggle to identify a belief in his argument. Rangers is a thing, you can't have to believe in it. There's no requirement to hold a particular belief to support Rangers. It doesn't require anything expressly to be a fan. So there's already been 2 hearings on this and we're waiting for the next one to see what will happen.